You play with yourself. Stay hard.
Today, I'm going to attempt to do David Goggins' workout. If I look a little tired, it's because it is 4:30 in the morning. He is known for getting up between 4 and 5, so that's when I'm getting up. If somehow you've never heard of David Goggins, he is like the definition of mental toughness. He is a former Army Ranger, Navy SEAL. He does ultra marathons. I was doing a terrible job explaining this, so here's a better clip explaining who David Goggins is.
Goggins is described as one of the toughest men on the planet. He's the only man in history to complete elite training as a Navy SEAL, Army Ranger, and Air Force Tactical Air Controller. He's also an ultramarathon runner with more than 60 races under his belt.
He talks a lot about mental toughness, which is why he gets up so early and he starts his day by doing the hardest thing, which is doing a very long run. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am very tired, and the idea of running probably at minimum 10 miles does not sound like a lot of fun. But I'm gonna do it because, like David Goggins says,
Get out of your own head and stop overthinking it. Stay hard.
And to really embody him, I am going to listen to his book, Can't Hurt Me. Got it ready to go. I'll go through the rest of his day once I get back from this run because I don't want to delay any longer. And to better explain what's in store for the day, I have a very long run in the morning, like I just said. Then I have a stretching and mobility routine that can last anywhere from 1 to 2 hours, a strength training routine consisting of very high reps, and another cardio session, either a bike or a swim. Before a long run like this, I do have to do some precautions.
I'm petrified of nipple chafing. Once it starts, it is a vicious circle. You have sensitive nipples, they chafe. So they become more sensitive. So they chafe more. I take precautions.
And since this is his normal day, I'm gonna do my normal day as well, meaning that I still have to take care of Elliot and go to work and do all that sort of fun stuff. So I'll take you along for the day. Power up breakfast. Today is July 6th, so I'm still in the spirit. 1 mile down, I got an absolutely gorgeous morning to do this. So that's the good news. Bad news is my tummy's rumbling and I need to find some sort of bathroom situation. My savior. All right, a couple pounds lighter, got some electrolytes, get this done. 5 miles down, feeling pretty good. My right hamstring's feeling kind of tight. Part of me is like, do you really want to get a stress injury for some silly YouTube video? But then I got David Goggins in my ear.
Get out of your own head and stop overthinking it. Stay hard.
I gotta keep going. Quite the view. 9 miles in, starting to really feel it. I really got to push through though because I'm signed up for a full marathon this fall, which would mean a lot more miles. So channel the inner David Goggins. Run complete, 13.1 miles, but no time to rest. Got to stay hard, got to keep going. Finished in 2.5 hours. Not very fast, but it's hard to run a half marathon when you're not like in a race surrounded by people and all that energy. Son of a biscuit. Another big part of David Goggins' daily routine is a 1 to 2 hour stretching and mobility routine. So I'm going to follow a routine I found on YouTube. This video here, I'm gonna do that during my morning meetings. This should help out with how stiff I am after that 13-mile run. That was a lot of stretching, way more than I normally do, but it's definitely helped loosen things up after that long run. I think I will try to incorporate that in my daily routine because I don't stretch enough. And by not enough, I mean ever. So definitely not gonna do it for an hour, but maybe 5-10 minutes a day. Time for the second workout of the day. This is going to be his strength training, which he usually does extremely high reps and calisthenics type stuff. He's known for various different challenges. One is called nickels and dimes, where he does 5 pull-ups and 10 push-ups and just keeps cycling through that for a bunch of reps. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I'm also gonna throw in body weight squats. So I'm gonna do 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, and 20 squats, and then just repeat. I think 5 pull-ups is kind of like my max. So after the first set, I don't know if I'll be able to do it. I'll try my best, and then once I can't do more than 3, I'll probably use this band to assist me, but we'll see how it goes. And I think I'm gonna try to do 10 sets total. See how long that takes, and we'll just see how it goes. I realized I was gonna lose track, so I'm keeping track on a piece of paper. This is too tight. It's gonna hit me in the nuts. I'm done. That was friggin' hard. I never do workouts like that. Normally I just lift like regular, where I'm taking huge breaks in between. Or the cardio I'm doing is like, you know, steady state where my heart rate's in like the 140s maybe. Yeah, for this one I was in zone 4 for a good chunk of time. I'm surprised by how many pull-ups I was able to do before I needed the band. I thought for sure I would need the band starting set 2 or 3. But to be fair, I was doing chin-ups instead of pull-ups. I think the difference is like underhand is chin-ups, overhand is pull-ups. You can do more chin-ups, I don't know. But that's what I did. Either way, that's done. I'm gonna go make some lunch. And as if that wasn't enough working out, David Goggins usually does one more cardio workout, either a bike ride, another long run, or a swim. So I'm gonna hop on the bike and do a Zwift session. All right, bike ride done, half hour. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. My knees actually feel better, so just gotta loosen them up, keep them moving. Maybe that's David Goggins' secret. Just never stop moving.
If I keep my body moving and my mind occupied at all times, I will avoid falling into a bottomless pit of despair.
Well, that was a very long day of working out. Not for a after work walk. Just got to keep the legs moving. Plus I got my walking buddy. You say hi? Got your snack? Like the earn a calorie challenge. It was doable, but there's no way it's sustainable. I was able to work in all the workouts around my normal work day, but there's no way I could do it every day, which I think that's why David Goggins is so crazy. Right now I'm at over 30,000 steps. My watch says I've burned over 2,500 move calories, but there was definitely some things I learned. Doing the super long stretching and mobility routine was, I mean, I've done stretching before obviously, but doing it for such a long time and doing it while I worked just shows that I can fit that into my normal day and that I should fit it into my normal day. I always have problems with my calves. Usually my right calf, I get, some plantar fasciitis issues. And like a lot of people I talk to, the solution is just to stretch more, and I never stretch. So I think I'm gonna try to start incorporating that into my daily routine. I mean, it only takes 10 minutes. You don't have to do it for 1 to 2 hours like David Goggins. But I think that's a wrap for this video. If you liked this type of content, let me know and let me know if there's any other routines you want me to try out. Waking up at 4:30 definitely kind of sucked. But I went to bed at 7:30. That's what they never talk about when they, when you hear Mark Wahlberg talking about waking up at 4, you don't hear that he goes to bed at 8, but that's a wrap. See y'all in the next one.